Are you starting it or am I starting it? Okay. Hi guys. Today is Thursday. We're in Central Texas. Kenzie has her pediatrician appointment today. It's her 15-month checkup. So she's expected to get some shots today. But she has had a fever the last couple of days, and I'm positive. I'm like 98% positive that it's just her teething, because she's got, you know, like, you can feel in her mouth, you can see the teeth trying to poke through. They're the molars on this bottom jaw, and she's tugging at that ear, and I'm guessing it's because of the pressure, obviously, and she's got kind of that, like, TMI, but like the little loose poops going on. So we're hoping that the fever doesn't stop them from giving them her shots, just because we have to drive, obviously, 2 hours to get here. But right now, me and Nick are just waiting in a parking lot, because we're going to meet one of our friends, who also has a daughter. She's, I think, about to be 9 months old. So we're gonna meet her.
The princess is awake.
Yeah, Kenzie's awake back there. She just woke up. She was able to take a pretty good nap.
Yeah, we got her this really cool.
Yeah, you guys can see right back there. I got her a Fire tablet, Kids Edition. It's a 7th generation one. I'll leave it in the link below. It's a really cool tablet though, because what you can do is you can download Netflix on it, and we have Netflix and Hulu. And there's selected videos on Netflix. Everything pretty much but Disney lets you download, so you can play the movies offline, so you don't have to have Wi-Fi. But we got that for her because, like I mentioned before, I think in a couple of vlogs prior, she's in this new phase where she screams in the car, and she used to be the best little traveler. And at the same time though, she's not, we live in Texas, so everywhere is going to be at least an hour-and-a-half drive there and back. So she has to stay in the car for a long time. Like for today, for instance, it's a total of 4.5 hours in the car. But so anyways, I bought her that tablet because I figured, cool, if she can stay busy watching movies, Elmo, she'll do good. Now, I can't really say that it's worked so far because she slept this entire way, because we left the house at 10 during her normal nap time.
So she had a good 2-hour nap.
Yeah, she had a really good 2-hour nap.
What she needed, and
so
probably the TV helped her, or the little fire thing helped her sleep.
So we'll try to see. We'll try to keep you guys updated on that, because even after her shot, she'll probably go back to sleep. Yeah. It's her second nap time, first off, and then shots, and then I'm going to dope her up on Tylenol.
Well, she's probably gonna be tired because the shots. She does a really good job. She'll scream like for a little while, for like maybe like a minute or two. She does really good. I mean, maybe a minute or two is long for you guys, but for Kenzie, it's not really long.
What's funny about Kenzie, she's got like a very late reaction time. So the shot will go in, and the shot will come out, and the nurse will just now start like opening up the band-aid to put on her leg, and that's when she'll look down at her leg and start screaming. Like she didn't realize that it just happened at least 4 seconds ago.
Yeah, she'll be upset for a little while, and then...
Yeah, so I brought her some of her whole milk to, you know, give her so she can feel comforted by that. Obviously, I could still nurse her if she really... Sometimes when she's really freaking out, I'll just nurse her right there in the doctor's office, and it calms her down pretty fast. So we'll keep you guys updated on if the tablet works. If she ends up staying awake during our travel back, which she has before.
I mean, I don't think she will. Not after shots.
Yeah, I'm hoping she goes back to sleep.
It takes a lot out of her because she cries. She screams. You know.
This poor baby had a horrible time last night though. She had to sleep again between Nick and I, and she had to be touching me the entire night. So finally, Nick got up with her at 5:55 and just took her in the living room to let me get some sleep, because I don't know if you guys can hear my voice or not, but I think I'm coming down with either a cold or another sinus infection. My throat is super sore. My head's been pounding for like 4 days straight.
Leave your shoes on.
And
leave your shoes on.
My nose is beginning to get stuffy at night. I'm really just praying that this isn't a sinus infection, that it's just a cold, because then a cold I can get over it fast. Whereas sinus infections, if you guys don't know, sometimes I'm a week down with it. Really bad. Antibiotics, everything. So if you guys can hear, that's Kenzie crying in the background. So we'll catch up with you guys and show you some of our lunch when our friend gets here. Also, a side note for you guys too is that I know I haven't vlogged in a while. Apologize now for it. I'm just getting back into it. Had a couple overwhelming weeks. But I remember in a couple of vlogs prior as well, I mentioned that I was having a really hard time with Kenzie sleeping. And I'm going to be filming for you guys probably in the next week or so. It might even be the next upload actually after this one. I actually came up with a really good sleep training method. And what I did to find these things is I looked at a couple YouTube videos, and I kind of chose the ideas that I thought would work best for Kenzie, and I put it all into one. So I'm going to make a video on how to effectively sleep train your toddler, because if you guys know or remember, at night, Kenzie got to the point where after her bath, if I put her in there, she'd just scream her head off. And she'd scream for like 2 hours straight. and I just had enough of it. Like I couldn't deal with it, so that's what made me sleep train her. And I'll make a video about that for you guys. But yeah, I think it's really helped me and Nick. Obviously, like I just said though, when she's really sick, she won't sleep on her own, which I can understand.
Yeah,
like even as an adult, you don't want, when you don't feel good, you want comfort in some way, you know what I mean? So last night, obviously it didn't work, but I have her on now a napping schedule where she sleeps from 10 to noon every single day. Like she sleeps 2 hours during her nap. And then she sleeps almost 12 hours every night. It goes from 11 to 12 hours.
Which is, she wakes up like at 5 or 6, which is okay, I guess. Well, she
wakes up normally like when she has a good night's sleep, which is usually most of the time. She wakes up at like exactly 6:45 every single morning. Anywhere from 6:20 to 6:45 is when she wakes up, which is pretty good because she's now starting to go down around 7:45 to 8. So that's really good considering Kenzie used to be a sleeper who would sleep 5-hour stretches at a time, like to 6, which is really strange because when she was first born, from newborn till 7 months, she was like the perfect sleeper. She would sleep throughout the night. And then it just, when she started crawling, everything went downhill. When she started crawling and then standing and then walking, all of that caused her to have a huge regression. But I got on top of it, so I'll share that video with you guys because I know a lot of my other mom friends and stuff, they have huge troubles with their babies sleeping and they're not on schedules, so I'll post that for you guys as well.
Boys are funny though. We were watching my friend's 1-year-old son, and he was like, he learned how to pee, like knows how to crawl really well, and he's like learning.
Okay, so it's like 2:30. Kenzie's appointment was at 2:30, and we went in there and all the power went out. I don't know what it's from. I mean, I've heard of it obviously going out when the heat's hot, but today it's 85. I mean, our humidity is like pretty high, but it's not hot in temperature wise, so I'm not really sure why our electricity's out. But so anyways, the doctor said that they're hoping that it will be back on at 3. And me and Nick were more than willing to take that because obviously you guys know we just drove 2 hours. So we're gonna go to the mall where there's air conditioning. We're hoping that the electricity isn't out there.
we'll see.
But we'll see, and then obviously if it is, we'll just sit in the truck with the AC going. But Kenzie's got a fever. I just talked to her doctor though when we were checking in, and she said go ahead and give her Tylenol. So I just gave her Tylenol, and then she just like puked up a little bit of milk, which is really weird because she's obviously eaten and she hasn't had milk since this morning. So that's what we're doing next. So we're hoping that they'll call us at 3 saying that, yeah, our electricity's back on. Otherwise we would have driven 2 hours for nothing. But not really nothing, because we got to spend time with our friend and her baby.
Yeah. We want Kenzie to get seen too, you know.
Yeah, I want Kenzie to get seen because while I do think that it's teething, like what if it was early stage of like, you know. So we're just, we're hoping that it's not an early ear infection or something like that. That could be definitely taken care of ahead of time if there's something going on that doctor could see her for, obviously. So we'll check in with you guys again at 3 to see if we can go back. If not, then we're headed home.
A few moments later.
Okay, so it is now 2:32. Just got a call from the doctor and the electricity literally just turned back on. So things are looking up for us. That's good. We're in God's favor today. So I'm gonna try to video as much as I can. However, obviously I can't video when the doctor comes in because it's kind of confidential and the shots won't probably be filmed. But I'll try to film her getting weighed and stuff. And then we'll check in with y'all and tell you guys how it went. Cash? Oh, so sad. Her appointment's done. You guys just saw she had a hard time today. Our doctor was telling us that at 9 months and 15 months is when like a whole stranger danger phase happens, and 15 months is like when it's through the roof. Well, Kenzie's going through that. Like, she usually loves her doctor and she usually loves her nurse, but today, as soon as she saw both of them, she started freaking out, like hysterically crying. So our doctor had to check her with Kenzie literally screaming the entire time, like shaking, screaming. But anyway, so she's really healthy. She weighs 19 pounds and she's 28 inches long. So
I couldn't get the rest of it because she was screaming and it was kind of awkward.
Yeah, I don't remember what her head circumference was.
Like
and she did pretty good actually this time. I think it's because she was already upset. It didn't really matter that a needle was going in her legs. She didn't care really. But anyway, she, like I said before, she puked a little bit. So now she's in the back seat, pretty much naked with just a diaper on, watching a movie.
She didn't have a fever. So.
But I just given her Tylenol.
Oh yeah.
So we don't know if she really has a fever or not. But she was definitely sweating a lot. When we were out eating with our friend, there wasn't any room inside. So we had to eat outside and she started to sweat. So we went inside as soon as the table cleared up so that, you know, the fever didn't get worse. Whew. But like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, I think I'm getting sick and my throat really hurts right now. So I'm probably not gonna say much more until we get home. But I'll close out at home, I think. But I just wanted to tell you guys that before I lost it, because all of the systems were down obviously because the electricity went out. And usually me and Nick get a huge printout that shows the growth curve, like what percentile Kenzie's in for her age, and all of that is usually printed out, and they couldn't print it out for obvious reasons. So I just had to remember from the top of my head what all of her measurements were, and I wanted to tell you guys before I forgot, because I feel like I was going to forget. I already am forgetting. But we are so blessed and so happy to report that Kenzie is 100% healthy. She's right on track, if not even more advanced. And yeah, we couldn't be more blessed with a good health report. So thank you, Jesus, for that. And now we're on our way home. So we'll check in with you guys again. Okay, before I end this real quick, I just want to tell you guys that the tablet did work. She didn't really sleep at all on the way home. I don't know why. She was really upset, you know, from the doctor, as you guys just saw. But I think the tablet worked pretty well. What do you think? She started to whine a little bit, and then she realized that Trolls was playing, and then she totally was quiet. She grabbed her monkey bananas, held on to him, drank her milk, and watched the movie all the way home. So I'd say it's a success.
Oh yeah.
Well worth $74.99. Yeah, I'll leave it in the link below for you guys. I think it's still on sale. It's normally $99.99, and I got it for $74.99.
Hey.
Are you going?
Look who came in.
Okay, so I ordered online through Carter's bathing suits for Kenzie and some shoes, because I told you guys we're going on a cruise and none of the stores had her size anymore. So I just decided to order them online, and I got really good deals. Okay, so I'll start opening them. I also got her like a couple outfits for the cruise because they were on super cheap sale, because they're obviously bringing out all of their winter and fall stuff. Yeah, tell her to get out of your face. Okay, so first thing I got Kenzie was this little tank top for the cruise. And I think I got her size, yeah, 12 months.
Hey, no plastic bag.
She's still really small. And then I got her these matching shorts. And I'll read you guys off the price once it's all open. And I have the packing slip. I got her these little balloon shorts is what they call them. But that's an outfit for the cruise. And then I got this little shirt, because you can never have too many shirts, and it has a little toucan on it. And I thought it was cute just for with shorts. Bella, get off. Okay. Okay, and this is what I really liked about Carter's, is I was able to get like the actual little bathing suits and cover-ups. They sold them as sets. So here's one bathing suit that we got her. I just thought it was cute, and it'll show how tan she is. And then this is the little cover-up. So it's easy outfit for the cruise. I'll just put sandals on her and she can go off the boat and the ship just like this. So that's one bathing suit. And then here's the second bathing suit. It's just a cute little peach color. And then here's the little cover up that goes with it as well. And like I said with the last one, I'll just put little sandals on her and she can go off the ship just like that. And then finally, the 2 little shoes that I got her because she's outgrowing her size 3 and 4s. And that was for Walmart brand. So Carter's runs a little bit bigger. I got her these size 4 little, look how cute. They're shiny and they're Velcro to teach her how to put her shoes on. But I love them. So cute. And then, because we wear a lot of black in the winter time, I got her these cute little size 4.
Look at your shoes, Kenny.
Like they're sparkly. So cute. So that's what we got. And, let's see.
Bella. Hey, Mrs. Ross.
Okay, so the receipt shows... Okay, so for this little tankini with the actual cover-up, it cost us $11. This one cost us $12. The sneakers were $15. The other sneakers were $16. And then this was $5. This was $2.50. And these were $4. So I'm pretty happy with it. But I'm really feeling like crap since we got home. So I'm probably just gonna end the vlog here because Kenzie's pretty tired from her shots and everything like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, sorry for taking like a week off and being gone. But yeah, that's just what it is. Thank you for subscribing. Give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment below. And yeah, let your faith be as big as Texas. Thank y'all. What were you